Hey everyone, and welcome back to the HellfireComms Livestream. We're here again with more of Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 2. We were on our way back to the Hokage's mansion to turn in the mission that we went on for going to rescue Gaara from the Akatsuki, and I had thought that there was something that happened in the village on the way there, but I forgot that there's sort of a filler thing that we have to do before that, so I'm gonna go turn in the mission, and then we'll do the filler thing, and then we'll get on with the real stuff.
Oh, Spar, you're making me sigh.
Hey, I remember not to press jump this time.
I reiterate that it would be in character for him to jump right there.
Hey, so got any new missions? But you just got here.
Yeah, Naruto just got back from presumably however many days of running from the Sand Village back to here. And he's like, hey, you got anything for me to do? I'm kind of bored.
You're really something else. So,
That Demon Fox chakra would be wildin'.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, hold on a minute. I'll have Shizune check.
This is a filler thing, like I said, but it is at least an interesting filler thing, and it reintroduces some characters. I'm not even sure. This might be something that actually happens in canon. It's just made into a filler thing here. Because it's basically reintroducing Team 8, Hinata's team.
That sounds like a thing that would happen.
We have to go and be their practice partners. Just because Naruto is a Genin doesn't mean he is only as good as a Genin. This boy is... he'd be a little bit strong.
Imagine putting Naruto into a Genin tournament. Imagine putting this Naruto into the Chunin exams.
Yeah, well, that'd be kind of like Killua going back to the Hunter exam for the second time, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
We know how that ended up for those of us that have read/watched Hunter x Hunter. Once again, I hope you are not bored of seeing this village. Because it is just the same thing every time you run through it.
Right down to the children waiting for their cue to run.
Mm-hmm. And it's the same children on every screen as well.
I think that's my favorite part.
It should be noted that most missions do not actually require Shinobi to leave the village, and leaving the village without having a mission is actually deemed as desertion. But I guess because of the way the game has to be set up, they need the training ground to be outside the village. Hi, Hinata.
Naruto? Hey, no mistake.
Quite right.
It's Naruto, all right.
Oh yeah, Kiba's here.
Kiba and Hinata and you,
Naruto literally doesn't remember Shino.
yeah, you're,
You should at least try to remember your friends, or else it just hurts the other person's feelings.
It does, though. The way his eyebrows...
It's a weird way of talking.
his eyebrows moved because he got angry at the end.
You're telling me...
Dude, I can't even see your face. How am I supposed to know who you are?
For real, though, that he's probably recognizable. By the glasses more than anything else.
Ever take me back?
Huh. So you finally get back home and then it's straight to the sand. You got it pretty rough, don't you?
It's okay.
It's
That
work.
aside, the fact that you're here means
Literally is for these
you're the
people.
one we're supposed to be partnering up with.
It's a living.mp4.
I knew it.
Wonder how much Naruto got paid for going to rescue the Kazekage.
Great question, wow.
Test each other
It
out.
would surely be registered as an S-rank mission because you would be fighting against S-rank criminals.
Don't be scared when you see how strong I am, Kiba.
The fact that Naruto's team was sent on that mission at all is baffling for a lot of reasons.
Quit panicking, Hinata. Just follow our lead.
Not that they would have been able to stop Naruto from going, but just the fact that Tsunade just went, yeah, you could take this Jonin, Chunin, and Genin and go. And that was it.
Well, it was originally for, like, diplomatic reasons, right?
No, they heard about Gara getting kidnapped and were sent to go find out what was going on.
Oh, crazy. Okay.
I guess presumably the explanation is that it was originally just to literally find out what was going on and not to rescue him. But that just kind of ended up being the case, and I'm pretty sure Tsunade knew that was going to be it.
Wow. I hate bugs in video games, honestly. Every time they have the most obnoxious audio.
They sure do. You gonna fight back, Kiba? Oh no, you threw some shuriken at me. Hey Kiba, catch this.
Oh,
That's some nice friendly training, huh?
Kiba, you're a dog, right? You like playing catch.
Beautiful drop. Yeah, when Kiba dropped out of the sky after that ultimate. Really? Alright, sure. We're not going to talk about that.
They're talking about the pigs.
I guess. I just spilled some Dr. Pepper on myself.
Nice job.
I was laughing while trying to take a sip.
Man, oh man, you really did get stronger.
I'm surprised, frankly.
So, in real terms of how strong all of these characters are right now,
What's wrong with me?
Naruto can certainly beat Kiba one-on-one.
Normally,
Hinata would be a tough fight just because of the gentle fist stuff that she has. And Shido, I have no idea, because I don't know how his insects really react with Naruto's chakra. Because back during part 1, his insects are like too scared to even go near him because they can sense the fox's chakra.
What? Is that all?
Shino's one of those characters where if he shows up on the screen, he's going to win. Because he's written to be one of those like super genius ninjas.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We'll go revise our strategy based on our missteps during that fight.
Well, looks like I've done all I can do here.
Hinata does have the protection of the 64 palms, which is actually something she got during a filler episode,
Next time, let's
and
catch up
is
over some
non-existent in the actual manga. But they added into the games because the games are more based off the anime than the manga, usually. And that was that mission done. This is really just
That's it for I'll go report into Grandma.
reintroducing these characters, and Hinata starts off at 1 heart, whereas every other character, I think, starts off at 0 hearts.
Aw, that's so cute.
Realistically, she should be maxed out, but that's not how the game mechanic works.
That's not how a dating sim works.
Right. It's not much of a dating sim, it really is just the letters, and like I said, apparently there's a special event that each character can get once they're maxed out, but I never knew how to trigger those, because I think what it is that you have to go to a certain area, either in the village or somewhere else out in the game world, with no one in your party, basically, and after the game ends you can add any of the unlocked characters to your party, so I usually run around with a full party. Which is usually Guy, Lee, and Kakashi, because they're the characters that I like playing as.
Yeah, all winners too.
See, this is the thing that I thought was going to happen when we were running through the village before.
Hey,
Oh, Shikamaru.
I heard about the hidden sand. Sounds like you really.
Yeah, so, Naruto was going to join the tuning exams that Shikamaru and Tamari were working on when we got back to the village before.
Aren't you done with your work for the tuning exam yet?
Oh, I guess that hasn't actually happened yet.
No.
But things end up happening that Naruto is just not able to join the exams.
So many odd jobs
Is Shikamaru straight up a Jonin?
He's a tuning.
Okay.
Well, keep your nose
Tuning is when you start wearing the vest.
Gotcha.
Just a lot of Jonin also wear it.
Think it's not your problem,
Mhm.
don't you?
Hey, Shikamaru!
Speaking of the chubby,
And good for him.
good for him. He would also probably kill me for saying that.
Huh?
Choji does get mad when people make fun of his weight.
Choji!
Yeah, fair.
For good reason. His family jutsu literally relies on him being fat, because it burns up all of that excess fat in order to use the jutsu.
I would never make fun of Choji. I would be Choji's friend because Choji would know all the best places to eat.
Just like old
Mhm.
times.
On the other hand, don't ever offer to pay for him.
No, for sure. He just seems straight up companionable.
Mm-hmm. Choji was one of the people that Naruto was actually moderately friends with back in the academy, along with Shikamaru.
What's he doing with all that murder in his eyes? Is he taunting us?
Shikamaru, because he would also skip class during the academy. Choji would go along with him because Choji and Shikamaru were friends. And I think Kiba, because Kiba also liked helping with the pranks that Naruto used to do.
I know this is sudden, but I'm going to test your
But anyway, hi, this character,
Mm-hmm.
who is not likable for a long time.
Oh, come on. Not
Who
taking
is
no for an answer.
likely to make you enact his
Help me
name.
cover Naruto.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh boy, I really am gonna have to sit through his dialogue.
You sure are. Sure, I will use a bento for this. Number one, it's going to do that. Oh, bentos in this game don't heal me. The bentos in Storm 3 will also put you at full health. They do not do that in this game.
You have truly a million of those.
I do. Oh right, Shikamaru's assist is bad! Forgot about that. Because it hits in a very specific range directly in front of him whenever he is called.
I want to touch back on something that you said. Ninja can't leave the village without a mission?
Correct. If they leave the village, probably they could like go out the gate if they had something to go to for like a clan thing, or they just wanted to visit someone. They would need to go through the gate and, you know, register for leaving, much like probably customs or something like that. If they just jump over the wall and just leave without telling anyone, that would be considered desertion.
Sure, yeah. There's two, like, consistent gatekeeper NPCs and minor characters that have been there, right? Or is that an anime filler thing?
A little bit of both. Kotetsu and... can't remember the other guy's name, which is funny in and of itself.
Yeah.
Wow, I just missed the 69 on the time reward. Oh well.
Tisk, tisk.
Use Naruto at least 30 times. That tells you, since I am running off of a New Game Plus file that has already completed the game, that there are less than 30 fights in the story where you play as Naruto. Actually, I guess there'd be less than 25 because I think we've had 4 or 5 of them already just in this, like these streams.
You are weak.
Who are you, you jerk?
In due time, Naruto. You may learn my name in due time.
In like 2 minutes, probably. Just guessing. We'll probably learn your name in about 2 minutes.
Who in the...
I don't know, I feel like I could
I knew I would
walk
find you
in,
here.
ask, hey, what's up with this guy that has a leaf headband who wanted to fight me? Specifically me, Naruto. That feels sus.
All things considered, there's probably a lot of Leaf Ninjas that want to fight Naruto.
You think so?
And not just in the respective challenging way like Lee.
Some weirdo just came and attacked us.
Huh? What weirdo?
Everyone who's had to use the D rank missions to clean up after Naruto, they're carrying the grudge to this
No, when
day.
I said weirdo, I didn't mean Naruto.
Hey, Naruto! Long time no see.
Ino is completely oblivious to what was going on.
Don't even bother, Choji. This whole situation's such a drag.
He said the thing.
I love that catchphrase, honestly.
Wow. So that's what happened?
That guy. I've never seen him before.
What was that?
Everything is bright and sunny because the happy music started again.
Oh, there you are.
Everything is also bright and sunny because there doesn't seem to be a second time of day.
No, the nighttime only happens when the game wants it to.
Not from you. I was looking for Naruto.
What a surreal hell to find yourself in.
What for?
I've got a message from Lady Tsunade.
Considering how dangerous the moon in this universe is, probably good.
Huh? A new team member?
I would agree with Goldmember. Ina's design is one of the best ones.
Mm-hmm.
She says she'll fill us in.
Yep, I agree with
Going
that.
to the mansion.
For reasons.
Okay.
Naruto.
Hmm?
Don't let your guard down. Something about this smells wrong.
I think something always smells wrong in Konoha, but that's probably just the streets. Do they have, like, a toilet system? Why am I asking this question?
Chapter 2.
You know they have a toilet system, and you'd know this especially if you watched one of the first episodes of the anime where Naruto gets stuck on the toilet.
Right, but do they actually have full plumbing, or does it just get sent out onto the side of the street somewhere?
Go on, hurry up and go to Lady Tsunade.
I choose to believe they have full plumbing. They have full technology. They have electricity and computers, or like some variant of the computers.
They certainly have screens. I'm pretty sure no one's sitting around with like a laptop or anything, but they have screens of some kind. They certainly have radios, refrigerators, and stuff like that.
Well, I'd say we gotta find some new teammates.
Looks to the side.
The side, you say?
Mm-hmm.
You're...
Hello.
Do you know Naruto already, Sai?
Yes.
Hey, what are you doing here?
I'm sorry about earlier. But you see, I knew we were going to be teammates.
I
and
can't
wanted to
believe they
see how
gave me a
strong you
pretty
were.
boy with an artistic power and an exposed midriff, and I just don't like him.
That's
It's
right.
really
You and
impressive.
Sai are going to work
Yeah.
as a team from now on.
I think even when he gets the stick out of his ass, he's still not really that likable.
I like Yamato, though. Yamato's one of my faves.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And
He's just a
I'm going to have
delight.
Yamato lead
It's
our new
too
team,
bad
Sai.
Kishimoto doesn't share your opinion.
Kishimoto doesn't share many of my opinions. I like Sakura.
You're right.
That would be me. Looking forward to working with you.
His voice is so plain in the
Wait,
English.
just hang on. What about
Mhm.
Kakashi-sensei?
I don't particularly like it.
Kakashi hasn't completely recovered from the last mission,
Yeah, that mission where he didn't do anything.
but your new mission can't wait for him to recover.
What do you mean? Daidara
So
pushed him to the
Sai and I
limit.
have been chosen to round out the team.
No way.
In the original manga, and I'm sure they replicated this in the anime as well, Yamato's intro involves
Alright.
a super
on.
close-up of his face
Your current mission
because he has a
mainly
very
involves
creepy
surveillance
stare, and that
capture.
doesn't really come through that well in the games.
Capture?
He's got some real
Details
dead
are-
eyes.
Well, Sakura, you can fill them
Give
in.
him the fisheye lens for sure.
Of course. Earlier,
Remember
when we
this
fought
from
against
last stream?
Sasori of the Akatsuki, we learned that he had a spy working under Orochimaru.
We
Sasori
did?
and his spy had arranged to meet at
Oh, thank God they're
Tenchi
summarizing
Ridge
this.
on the
Yeah,
grass
for real,
for
though.
the next few days.
I see, but it's conceivable that it might be an Akatsuki trap.
In a world of ninjas, I think everything is a trap, even when there isn't a trap.
Absolutely. But the information
Overthinking
that's at
is
stake
the trap,
vital. We
sometimes.
can't afford
Mhm.
to waste this opportunity. We stand to learn a
The
great
traitor
deal
could be
about
anywhere.
Orochimaru's
The
doings,
spy
and
could
more
be
importantly,
anywhere.
about
They could
Sasuke
be
and
among
Uchiha.
us in this room right now.
Remember that one fight where Sakura peaked?
That kind of was her peak, wasn't it?
It sure was.
About Sasuke?
She got a cool fight in Boruto.
Did she?
Sasuke.
Yeah, she got a cool co-op fight with Sasuke and Boruto.
Right. He was a member of
Not
the team
against
Akatsuki
Sasuke, but
3 years ago,
in cooperation.
before he sought
I knew about the one that was in the spin-off manga, but I didn't know there was one in Boruto itself. She sort of got a moment in the final war, but it was sort of, hey, I'm here too, kind of thing.
apprehend the spy and bring him back to the Leaf.
Most of her involvement in the final war came from her medical skills, which are not to be taken lightly, but as an actual fighter, she doesn't do very much.
Hey, this'll be a breeze. I can go without lunch. No problem.
Here.
Yeah, again, her medical skills are not to be taken lightly. Again, she is probably the third best medical ninja on the entire continent. It's just that that doesn't really translate well into being a good fighter when your name is not Tsunade.
How should I know? My body just moved on its own, fool.
This is current Yuri Lowenthal trying to sound like younger Sasuke here, and I don't think it worked very well.
No. But that's okay.
Naruto, you're one of the people I want to fight.
It's like Haley Joel Osment trying to voice KH1 Sora in anything that comes out after KH1.
Naruto.
Yeah? We absolutely can't mess up on this mission!
Alright, starting now, Team Kakashi will head for Tenchi Bridge.
Still called Team Kakashi, even when he's not here.
As soon as you're ready, we'll assemble at the...
Yamato is a bit of a fanboy.
You got it.
He does call Kakashi Senpai. I guess Kakashi was his senpai in the Anbu, so that makes sense.
Yeah, it's less a matter of Sakura not being able to do anything that Tsunade does. It's just that she doesn't get to be as cool as Tsunade was.
In all fairness, Tsunade doesn't get to be as cool as Tsunade was, because Kishimoto doesn't like her either.
Yeah, actually, that's true.
I think the only fight she gets in Shippuden is against Madara, of all people, and it's like, well, that's just not gonna go well.
That's everyone then.
Sai, you know, I thought he reminded me of somebody. Well, there's sort of a resemblance to Sasuke.
There's not really that much of a resemblance. He's got black hair and he's kind of an emotional wreck, but other than that, there's not really much resemblance going on.
I've always read Sai's hair as brown.
Hit you.
Like a really dark brown.
Where do you get off saying things like that?
I really have nothing personal against you. I was only trying out a certain personality type, that's all.
If anything, he reminds me most of Orochimaru, just looking at him, and the way that he kind of dissembles personalities.
Yeah, the pale skin sure helps with that comparison too.
Okay, that's enough. That's no way to talk, especially not in front of me, your team captain, Naruto.
Asking Naruto to respect someone who just comes in and takes over team captain is not going to go well. Like, if Kakashi were here, I'm sure he would at least show some respect. Naruto doesn't know this guy at all.
If Naruto were a normal ninja, he would be respecting Yamato.
Well, yeah, of course. If he were a normal ninja, we wouldn't have a series.
Yes. Unfortunately for everyone, he's the number one knuckle-headed ninja.
I'm glad that that's how you feel. Sasuke is a traitor. He betrayed the Leaf and joined Orochimaru.
He sure did.
I'm not a traitorous cockroach. I can't fill in for someone like that.
It's true, but he probably shouldn't say it.
I've had it with you, Sai!
Alright, you two, that's enough. No more quarreling.
Yamato is really not equipped to handle the interaction between these two people.
No.
Honestly.
Yamato is only here because of the one thing he can do, which will be discovered later on in this chapter, but
It's true, this team
being
is
a
strong, and we don't know
sensei
as well as we'd like.
or team captain is probably his strong suit when he's dealing with Anbu, who are already, like,
Four of us need to
you
share
know,
the same
pretty
goal.
strict about following orders, but for, let's just call them kids, because Naruto's still a kid.
Of course.
They are still teenagers.
Mm-hmm.
They're like 15, 16.
They're 15, yeah.
Definitely
South of
kids.
Tenchi Bridge. Try to get along, will ya?
Alright, well, more running time. Once again, we're gonna walk like 10 feet and then stop. We're gonna stop in the exact same place we did last time when we were running with Tamari.
This could be anywhere in the forest.
True, but this is actually the room that you go into from that room transition, that loading zone.
Mm-hmm. No, I just think it's funny that every time that one of these happens in the video game, it's set in like the exact same forest clearing location.
Exactly, yeah. So much happens here that all the grass is cleared out too.
Yeah. I should change that statement. So much nope, hold on. Just take the whole thing out, start it over. This could be anywhere in the forest, but more specifically, this is everywhere in the forest.
Right, yeah.
You expect me to work with him?
I can't wait.
I'll use this match to get an idea of your fighting styles. The success of the mission depends on how well you work together, so I want all three of you to take this seriously.
Yes, sir.
So they actually reflect the animosity in the game mechanics this time, because for this fight, I'm waiting, our support gauge actually fills very, very slowly, because our support is Sai. Oh, Sakura actually interrupted the end of my combo there.
Oh, it fills slowly.
Oh yeah. And of course, Sakura being Yamato's support fills at a normal speed, and boy, he sure makes use of it. Alright, Naruto. How'd you miss that one?
Oh, Yamato, buddy, you can't walk into those.
Yamato, catch this.
Consider it caught.
When I say catch this, I mean catch these hands.
Hello, Nathan Belmont. I'm doing well today.
Hey, Nathan. That sure is a character.
Wow.
You're right, Demonic. That is the one thing he is literally here to prevent happening.
How was that?
Close, but not quite.
He was a clone all along.
Dang it!
Do you think there's anything more infuriating in the entire ninja world than realizing you'd been fighting a clone?
How about the entire time you've been fighting a log?
That is a little worse.
You know what the word comrade means?
As a matter of fact, I do.
You jerk! Why didn't you help me out more back there? You would just back
Yeah, I was actually able to call his support like 2 or 3 times. That's more than I usually get.
We'd have come out on top? I don't know about that. It's impractical to fight while covering for someone who's lost his cool.
He's right, but he shouldn't say it.
Helping someone like that would only serve to place me in danger as well.
What was that?
Naruto, do you need to get your hearing checked, dude? That's a few times you've been asking questions like that.
This loss was entirely a result of your own actions.
I don't know if Kushina ever took Minato's name, because she's always referred to as Kushina Uzumaki. I don't think she ever takes the Namikaze name.
I'll never accept you as a comrade.
There's no spoilers involving Naruto's parentage. Who cares?
I wonder what Sasuke
If you can't figure out who Naruto's dad is meant to be.
Mm-hmm.
would he have covered for you? I mean, after all, you
I don't think
consider
either
my
of them
comrade.
took the other's name at all. I think they just kept their respective names.
Though I don't know
They
how
kind of
you
have to
could call
continue
someone
the
who
clan
betrayed his own
heritage,
village a comrade.
and I guess both of their clans were dead, actually, so I guess I don't even know how that would have worked out.
I don't even know if the Namikaze were a clan. From what I recall, Minato was just a random guy who ended up being legendary.
That's wild.
Naruto.
All right, that ends the match. Let's get moving again.
Yes, sir.
That's true, Demonic. There is going to your sister's birthday party and finding out your dad is there as a clone, and he pops in the middle of it.
Oh, that's not canon.
It sure is. That's
No,
Naruto.
no,
It
no.
sure is.
No. I choose to believe that's not canon.
I also do. There's absolutely no chance.
In no universe where Naruto is written consistently is Naruto a deadbeat dad.
Yep.
Naruto would take up the entire stand at his son's baseball game.
Yeah. With clones.
With clones, yeah. Not only is your dad a clone, but he drops the birthday cake, that's right.
Happy birthday to the ground.
Oh, tragic. If you were in this world, would you want to be a ninja or a civilian?
No, I'd be a civilian.
Okay.
I would have to be part of the Akimichi clan because I am fat.
My name.
Would you become a chef, you think, for the Akimichi?
Possibly, or maybe just a taste tester.
There are plenty of things I hate. but
They
I don't
probably
see
do actually have taste testers to check and see if anything is poisoned. They have people that they can just throw away for something like that. That's terrible to think about.
They've probably just got a jutsu at this point.
It's just a word,
True, yeah.
but what I do have,
But then people would just develop poisons that can't be detected by jutsu.
I plan.
But then they would develop jutsus to get around the anti-detection.
And it just goes in a loop until everyone is dead.
So what you're saying is that people dying is unavoidable, and that you will gladly be one of those people?
No, I would gladly eat good food.
That is poison.
It might be poison.
That might be poison, yeah.
Sasuke.
Some level of technology exists, as we've talked about, Demonic. Presumably, the actual capitals where the feudal lords live, the capital of the nations, which is not the hidden villages, would have more technology because
What's that?
some technology could probably either interfere with the ninjas' work, like trying to... Imagine running across rooftops and you get clotheslined by a power line. You know?
It's because
That's why you build the power
Sasuke's
lines
a good
underground.
teammate to Naruto.
Fair.
He's like a brother. You have somebody who's special
But
to
but
you,
you
don't
could
you?
you can imagine that the
should be able to understand his
you know
feelings
the
and-
main cities where the civilians are actually located would have a higher level of technology, possibly.
I always imagine this as being like one step behind the technology level of Rurouni Kenshin.
They don't have guns.
Someone I could call my older brother.
That's not true. At least not in the filler.
No, there's gunpowder. There's at least machine guns in Rurouni Kenshin.
I didn't know what kind of expression I
Oh,
was
you're talking in Naruto. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, in filler they certainly have some guns. I don't know if there's ever any guns in the actual canon. I know there's a filler, I can't remember if it's for Naruto or Boruto, where they have a gun that fires shuriken.
God, I can completely believe that. It's not that far behind other things like combustion engines and stuff like that, and we know that the Naruto world has trains.
Yeah.
Captain Yamato, what are we waiting for?
So, funny thing, Deimos, the villages are actually meant to be hidden, and some of them are actually well hidden. The Waterfall Village was actually hidden in a place where no one knew how to get to it, and they needed to be escorted in order to find it.
Shall we go?
Stuff like the Leaf Village is such a center of commerce that civilians need to be able to find it, though. So in that case, the term hidden village is a misnomer.
Every time you you've said something bad about Sasuke, I wanted to punch you.
And you should probably listen to that impulse, Sakura. Then again, I don't want to see Sai as a paste, so, you know.
You would just look like mayonnaise.
It was because of what Naruto said.
And no, mayonnaise is not an instrument. That's the second time today we've referenced that one episode. The first time was during the pre-stream.
It is, yeah. I was about to say, that wasn't even on stream.
Team up with you. For once, he's being more forgiving than I am.
Demonic says there were motorboats in the Zabuza arc.
Can't afford to hurt you.
Yes, because they were passing under the bridge that was under construction. And I think Naruto was asking why they weren't using a motorboat, but it was because they wanted to stay quiet, or something like that.
Wow.
I don't understand how such feelings come about.
What are you doing? Come on, Sakura, let's get moving!
Right.
There's also the giant TV screen in the tuning exam. Yeah, Star was talking about that last week.
Mm-hmm.
This is not the bridge we're looking for, by the way.
No. But that was a really pretty little vista.
Remember this rock. It will be important later.
Okay. Can you pet any of the animals that appear in this game?
No, they all run away when you get close to them.
That's so sad.
This is the bridge we were looking for. Pretty elaborate bridge, actually.
So,
Into the pretty nice bridge.
this is Tenchi Bridge.
All right. If you're all ready, shall we begin the operation?
Are we ready? Yeah, I guess so.
Has it been explained what the mission is?
We are meeting up
The others
with
keep out of sight.
the spy that Sasori had in Orochimaru's forces,
Sasori and try to draw
Right. I do remember this now.
I'll signal you if
which
you
we
start
do not know who that is, but are presumably about to meet.
Jump in.
Mm-hmm.
Back me up.
Yes, sir.
Now, the smarter thing for Yamato to do here, instead of using transformation to turn himself into looking like Sasori, would be to make a wood clone. But considering we don't actually know what his powers are supposed to be, despite the fact that we had the fight earlier, the fight was not canon, we shouldn't know that Yamato has wood powers, ignore that. He should be making a wood clone that looks like Sasori, so that he would not be in danger.
That would make a lot of sense. You know what else would have made sense?
About 5 years.
Expecting Kabuto?
Dude, what happened to your hair?
He still has the ponytail. It's just not visible from this angle.
He looks like a me.
He does! Oh my god!
He looks exactly like a me!
It's just you and me. And I don't have much time, so please, keep it brief.
Then I'll keep this short. I want information about Sasuke, as well as the location.
So why would Sasori want information about Sasuke? Although I guess he could argue that Itachi was curious.
Mm-hmm.
We keep moving to a different one every week to avoid being discovered by the enemy.
They're not really looking that hard for you, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think you guys need to move that often.
Right now, Orochimaru's holed up north of here. Sasuke Uchiha's there as well.
I see.
Now, I trust you brought the item you promised me. Let's do the handoff. I've spent too much time here as it is. If I were to be discovered speaking with
And at this point,
Orochimaru,
Yamato's like, oh shit, oh shit.
would certainly kill
What do I do now?
He just detaches a hand from the Sasori puppet.
Can't stall any longer.
You said you needed a hand right here.
This is the handoff. Get it? I bet you didn't know I had a sense of humor.
Sounds intriguing. I hope neither of you would mind if I joined in the fun. Orochimaru. I remember that garb. It sure brings back memories, Sasori.
Once again, Orochimaru was part of the Akatsuki for a while.
So, you followed Kabuto, did you?
I genuinely can't believe that Orochimaru managed to be creepy enough to get kicked out while Hidan is right there. Hidan and Zetsu.
Mm-hmm. Well, Zetsu's like a special kind of weird, and I mean, Obito's right there too, so.
After all, you're the one who sent this kid to me, and he's come in very...
Kabuto is really just like in with every evil force somehow in this world.
Good. I can't afford any carelessness.
I'll draw Lord Orochimaru away. Please cover me, Lord Sasori.
Should I get some distance while Kabuto draws Orochimaru?
Actually, you should get fucked.
It can't be. Did he know?
He was obviously playing me from the start.
What do you mean? Kabuto, you're supposed to be an Akatsuki spy.
Yamato was an experiment, but that experiment, as far as I know, had nothing to do with the curse mark itself. That was a separate experiment.
No, he just wants to recreate bloodline jutsus, which would be a super useful thing to do on command.
Yep, and Yamato was the only survivor of experimenting with the first Hokage's genes to recreate the wood jutsu.
Sooner or later, you run out of fabric.
Although really, there's sort of an endless amount of first Hokage cells somehow, because Danzo kept recreating them too.
I'm with him of my own free will.
Sorry, I was making a joke about jeans in the clothes, you know.
There's that too. Could you run experiments on cells of a person that had been resurrected with Edo Tensei?
Surely, yes, because they have the jutsus, right?
Do they have blood?
Yeah.
Is the question, because I don't know if that's true. Because we see during the war that the people who were resurrected, when they're cut, they just sort of explode into something that's obviously not flesh and blood.
And it looks like the Nine-Tails tagged along.
So this is Orochimaru recognizing Yamato. It's not gone over in the game at all. But that's what he means by I know that face all too well. Because Orochimaru wouldn't remember Sakura at all, and has no idea who Sai is.
It's not as simple as giving him back.
Be a creepy as hell sentence if it was about Sakura.
Sakura came to us of his own accord. Why can't you just accept the truth?
He did see Sakura for like 2 seconds.
Yeah, he sure did.
If you want to know about Sasuke, you will have to force it from me.
I always thought Kabuto was kind of weirdly cool. I really liked his gimmick of being a medic nin that can apply his jutsus and such vehemently? That's not the right word.
Dastardly? That's not really it either, but I think I get what you mean.
Yeah. Malpractice the ninja.
Maliciously.
Maliciously.
There we go.
We got there.
Between the two of us, we've got a whole brain somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not here at the moment.
I was literally running through Destiny Hero cards because I was like, it's one of these guys.
To be accurate, there's no room for us to get into their fight.
We're back in this clearing, which is a different forest, but it's the same clearing.
Wait, no shot. You don't fight on the bridge?
No.
Oh. How many battle stages are there? 2?
There's like 25 or so.
And they really couldn't spring to make the bridge one of them?
No, and to be fair, at least 5 of those are just the Leaf Village in some form. Probably closer to like 7 or 8.
Mm-hmm. That's some really bad jaundice.
Not the first time we're going to see a flashback of this. Not the last time, I should say.
I was about to say, I think it is actually the first time, but I won't doubt you.
This should be interesting.
I think that scene has the most flashbacks out of anything in the whole series. Yes, I want my attack power up because this is actually a boss fight.
Oh, you're such a weirdo, dude.
He sure is.
I wonder who's better.
Just cut him all the way off.
So what Orochimaru actually says there in the original Japanese is, "I wonder who's better, you or my Sasuke," and that doesn't get translated for some reason. That's phase 1 done.
How's this?
Wham!
That was pretty sick, I'm not gonna lie.
Is that all? You're worse than my Sasuke.
Oh, I guess that's where that line is.
About him. Like you own him.
Oh dear. This is why we don't fight on the bridge.
No wonder there are so many clearings in the forest.
Anyway, vomiting snakes. Okay, so thingy, yeah, got it.
Oh, this looks so goofy.
It sure is. It's the snakes don't really ever slow down, so you don't have time to hit him too. I sure would like to be able to attack the boss. Maybe I should just ignore the snakes. No, they give me time here. Big one, big one, big one.
Wow.
And now we can charge it up, and I'm sorry for your ears.
Why is it like that?
Why is anything like this? Oh, I don't have any chakra left to do that because I used it up before. Yeah, this is cool. Can we move on? There we go. How is he doing this?
Orochimaru, yeah, I was about to say, Orochimaru really is, why is he like this, the character? When he's fighting, when he's talking, reverse sword swallowing jutsu, who invented this shit?
Snake comes out of Orochimaru's back. Orochimaru comes out of the snake.
Snake comes out of Orochimaru.
Yeah.
The Ouroboros jutsu.
Which came first, the snake or the idiot?
Definitely the idiot.
That's pretty dangerous.
This is probably bad. How's Orochimaru going to get out of this one? By lagging the frames, apparently.
So I've thought about this jutsu before, right?
Yeah.
What purpose would this jutsu serve in any situation that is not a giant laser is being fired directly at you?
I want to say that a single one of those was summoned during the Sasuke retrieval arc by the twins that live in each other's bodies that were fighting Kiba, and Kiba broke through the gate. In canon, actually, Naruto's attack does not break those 3 gates.
I remember it stops at the last one, right?
Yeah.
Happy music.
Yeah. I missed 1 star. Oh well. The flower shop. Yeah, sure.
You've got one with you right here.
Oh yeah, Naruto didn't go back to normal. That's probably bad. In case it wasn't clear for whatever reason, that chakra literally burned off his skin and is also constantly healing him and burning it off again.
It's a neat little trick.
Sure, I guess we can call it that.
For I still possess the thing they want most. I have Sasuke.
I got news for you, bud.
How about that?
Yeah.
Real talk, though, that attack probably would have defeated Sasuke.
Mm-hmm.
Unless he could outrun the blast radius.
Yeah, unless he moved to the left or right.
What was that?
This chakra. It can't be.
They seem to have settled things.
I just realized that Yamato's little weird ear guards don't cover his ears at all.
No, that face right there of Kabuto looks even more like a me. That is just the me smirk mouth.
It is.
Well, bye.
Sakura.
Boy, I'm glad that Twitch ad break didn't show up during the boss fight.
Me too.
What's going on?
Apparently, the worst has happened.
Well,
Naruto died?
I was gonna say, I think the worst happening would be a death. This is bad. I don't think it's that bad. I like that one frame of Sai reappearing after the fade to black.
I saw it too.
Naruto's just up ahead. I've got to hurry.
Hey, we get to control Yamato now. For like 15 seconds.
What if you just went the other way? Wait, what happens if you go the other way?
I want to find out now.
Yeah.
Can we run a little bit faster here?
No, this is as deathly important hurdy pace as it gets.
Sorry, I just gotta stop and jump at these flowers. Solid nut.
Nice.
Shouldn't be getting sidetracked.
Sure. Alright.
We all need a solid nut in our lives every now and then.
He is the man of hard wood.
True. He's known in world to be handsome.
I guess? The creepy face kind of doesn't do it for me.
He's got a very smoochable face, I would say.
Huh. I thought that these statues were interactable, but I guess not. There are some little statues that you can interact with that increase your luck for whatever luck does in this game. I don't really know. It might change the type of items you get from drops that appear in the overworld and stuff like that.
What's wrong?
Sai isn't here. He isn't anywhere.
Sai. He's already begun to move? Still, this is no time to worry about that.
So this is the second worst fight in the game.
Oh yeah?
If the worst fight is the one where we have to fight as Tintin, this is the second worst. Because we're fighting against a character that is stuck in awakening mode, basically, which limits a lot of the things that our character, Yamato, can do, which includes finishers on some of his combos.
Oh.
You also can't do grabs or an ultimate jutsu.
Huh.
Mm-hmm. His normal jutsu is pretty good, actually. I think he has one of the better ones. But overall, it's just kind of rough.
But you're just not getting any hard knockdowns.
Nope.
I can return Naruto to normal.
By beating the shit out of him.
And Captain Yamato?
First, we have to restrain him. Cover me.
Yes, sir.
In canon, Naruto in this wild Four Tails mode actually attacks Sakura. I really like the one frame that appeared after the fade out again. Not sure why that's happening. And the corrupted Nine Tails chakra, I should have used a bento for this.
You should have. You have a million of them.
It sort of infects the Sakura's wound. Yeah, no knockdowns. It just sort of hits him and then it stops. This is going to. See, this combo right here, I think, yep. Because it can't knock him into the air, it can't finish. You can't do a grab.
Wow.
Oh no, he hit me. Oh god, oh, alright. That combo also can't finish. Oh, okay. Neat. He does so much damage. Stop it. The instant I get back up, he just hits me again.
What an insulting loop.
Ooh. That was... Alright, there is some lag going on. I don't know what's up with that.
Did this game used to be in 30 FPS, by the way?
Yes, it was on the original console.
I wonder if that's why that visual effect is happening, where it shows the game again for a frame.
I've had that happen a few times when I recorded this for the non-commentary channel. That happened some, but it wasn't happening this much. I have a feeling that's something to do with some lag that's going on. Maybe I've got the graphical settings just a little bit too high, or something is taxing my computer more than necessary, which shouldn't be happening considering the processor that I have, but still.
Mm-hmm. Is the non-commentary channel any video without Thomas commentary?
Non-commentary.
Okay, now!
No, I know. Don't worry about it.
They don't even show how this works. It just fades to white and then Naruto's laying on the floor unconscious.
We managed somehow.
And Sakura shouldn't be like, hey, what was that? Can I learn how to do that?
Is Naruto alright?
I guess she is worried for her friend.
Yes, we managed to contain the Nine Tails chakra.
Contain? How could you...
A long time ago, Orochimaru used me for an experiment.
This is where this part is explained.
Planted with the first Hokage's cells.
The first Hokage's cells?
The first Hokage had total control over tailed beasts.
Sort of.
Only
his control could not outdo the Sharingan, though.
Because I carry the first Hokage's DNA within me.
Still absolutely insane to me that that's just canon. Instead of like a thing that was made up.
Mm-hmm.
Sai.
I already know about Sai.
What?
Oh, I'll explain it later. Naruto should be waking soon.
Naruto.
Very cool of Yamato to have not filled in anyone about any of this.
For real, though.
Well, like, okay, so you can't tell Naruto shit. Clearly. That's fair. Sakura could have probably known something was up ahead of time.
Right.
Thank goodness.
I think if they had known that the plan was to let Sai contact Orochimaru so that they could find the base and therefore Sasuke, Naruto would have been okay with it, but he also probably would have immediately tried to punch Sai in the face.
Exactly, yeah. So that one definitely can't happen.
Yeah. He would have tried to punch Sai and then been okay with it.
What'll we do now?
For now, we return to the hideout. Did you need...
Why did they not just kill him on sight, though?
Well, you never know. Orochimaru hypothetically must have had some kind of circle of informants or spies or something to get in the way he did in the Chunin exam.
Yeah. It is probably pretty possible that Danzo let him in.
Yeah.
Even though Danzo wasn't created at that point, that is almost certainly how it happened.
Listen to the boy.
Orochimaru probably came up and like, hey, I killed the Kazekage and I want to kill the third Hokage. You want to help? And Danzo's like, hell yeah, what do you need?
What's that?
Yeah. Hypothetically, it would have been a really good time for Danzo to ascend to a rank of similar stature, if not becoming the Kage himself.
If only he had existed at that point, but Kishimoto hadn't written him.
So you snuck away with a top secret document. Alright, I'm convinced.
My thanks.
It's me-ass face over here.
It really is.
Orochimaru doesn't even look at it.
I was about to say, Orochimaru opens it and it just says Bofa.
It's just dick butt. But with Sasuke's hair.
With Sasuke's hair?
Come with me.
That shouldn't have made me laugh as hard as it did.
As I feared.
Oops, I forgot that would tap me out of the game.
Sai did what?
I was checking OBS to see if that it was running into any CPU overload.
So I used one of my clones.
Again, forgetting that it would tap me out of the game.
Well, actually, he's with Orochimaru and has left for their hideout.
What is that guy thinking?
During the time I watched him, Sai didn't seem to be acting for personal reasons.
Then why?
This is only something of a wild guess.
Could it be Sai as a traitor?
Is perhaps he the mole? He's the only new character with a name that's been introduced since the concept of the mole was introduced, so... I mean, it could be someone else, but, you know.
Maybe. Plotting
Chekhov's paintbrush and all.
So the very sad thing about the upscaling of all the models and everything is that the backgrounds did not really get upscaled quite as well because they are pre-rendered, so they're still kind of low textured, unfortunately, even on PC.
It looks just a little weird having the mushroom with, like, the outline next to the grass.
Yeah, there's that too. Well, I'm glad we had that 3 seconds to play as Yamato. It's very interesting that this place on the map is just called near Orochimaru's hideout. They should probably fix that if they don't want to get discovered.
I was about to say the same thing. You just check the map and it just says Orochimaru's hideout.
No, of course the shops don't have anything. I need to turn items in for the shops to have anything.
Is that how shops work?
Yes, the order list, you have to turn in items. This is one of the statues that you can interact with. Sure, I'll go ahead and do this. Jump at the statue.
Usually the only thing I need to turn in for shops to give me goods is money.
Well, you have to pay the money after they add the item to their, you know, list of stuff that they're selling.
Wow, so they need you to do the work for them, and they still need you to buy the stuff.
Yep.
The gig economy is terrible.
Orochimaru's hideout.
It said so right on the front door.
There's no telling what sort of traps might be waiting for us.
I did not like the way this whole area looked in the anime.
Nope. Okay.
Sakura?
Yamato is sliding too.
Oh no. Orochimaru's presence is so heavy. Only Naruto can withstand it.
I guess they stop at the wall. Alright. I'm not going to be checking out those extra paths unless I need to, because there might be points where I have to find something to unlock a door. The only thing that's ever going to be down there is just materials, and since I don't care about materials, I don't care about those.
There's not even any Easter eggs or cool content?
Nope.
Huh.
Just materials.
Okay.
So, you made it this far.
Yeah, it was kind of just 10 feet. Really wasn't that far to make it in the hideout, and they had it right there on the front door.
You jerk! Why did you betray the hidden leaf?
My, you realized I'd betrayed you. Good work.
According to Danzo's arguments, Sai would be working for the leaf more so than the Hokage.
You also know my objective?
I guess. You weren't acting alone. This is your other master's agenda, isn't it? And whoever that may be is plotting to destroy the leaf for the second time.
I'm sure the Leaf Village has been attacked more than 2 times. Destroyed is a different word, though.
Well done.
Really, I don't even think the first destruction of the leaf was really that much of a destruction.
That's correct. We will crush the current.
The first destruction was the releasing of the Ninetales, right? I'd call it a destruction.
I was actually thinking more of the Chunin exams.
Oh. Yeah, that one was, that one wasn't as bad as the Ninetales, honestly.
Mm-mm.
Not really. It is my mission after all.
Why, you?
I love that as the series goes on, people can compare and contrast the various citywide destruction streaks.
Yeah. They keep a folder of them off to the side.
Because Sasuke is over there.
That's Dunban over there.
Sasuke is...
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid you're going to have to disappear now.
Yeah, good luck with that.
The way that leads to Sasuke is right through you. Sai,
Yes, that is what I said.
block our way. You won't get any mercy. I can't mess around here, especially if he's waiting right up ahead.
Naruto should be unbelievably tired after using 4 tails, by the way.
Nah, he's good. This is about Sasuke. We find a lot of energy within ourselves for the people that we love.
Yeah.
Wait, there are 3 of us here. We'll have a better chance of moving forward if we all...
Captain Yamato. Please.
No, sorry, Yamato, he's a shonen protagonist. He doesn't actually need the help.
I think there's a lot that Naruto wants to tell Sai through this fight.
But...
Please.
It would probably be a lot easier to get the message across if we had supports, though.
I can't give you very long. If I think you're losing, I'll step in.
Right. Here I come, Sai.
Why does it keep doing that?
I feel like it must have been that it was supposed to do it on, like, the last frame, but now there's a second frame in the middle of it, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, for example, Castle Crashers is a game who had its hardcore mode. Its difficulty is just absolutely impossible now that it's been upgraded to 60 FPS, because all of the enemies' actions were tied to certain amounts of frames passing. They would just start randomly deciding to do things. and now they can just hit you while you're hitting them, and they move so fast, and it's just... It's literally impossible.
Oh, I was just a little bit fast on that. I was trying to make it so that the ultimate would hit him right after the kunais, and so he would be in stun lock.
But instead he blocked.
Instead he did. And did not get stunned, in fact.
Wow. Thank you for committing.
You can't stop me.
Rough ink. Alright, sure. Sure, that was an S rank. I'll agree with that.
Did it pretty fast. Huh?
Yeah, he's in this game.
I just peeked the mic so bad. What?
He is a bonus character in this game.
Does he have Tekken inputs?
I don't know.
Please. I hope he's the most complicated character in the game by far. What does he even look like in this art style?
I'll have to show you afterwards.
Last time we fought, you weren't nearly this...
I told you. I won't show mercy to anyone.
When you attacked him in the village, he was kind of caught off guard and just didn't really know what was going on. He wasn't fighting seriously. Now, you put Sasuke on the line. You hit the Sasuke button.
I'll do whatever it takes to protect.
You're also just like two Leaf Ninja, like in the Leaf Village. I mean, it can't be that dire.
I'm telling you, that's where your power comes from.
The mission is to save Sasuke.
That's right, Sai. When it's about Sasuke, every month is Pride Month.
What?
When I was brought here, I met Sasuke.
It's a stupid fucking thought that just went through my head.
Yeah?
Do you think Vegeta goes to Pride parades and gets very confused?
He, of course he has blue hair and pronouns. Yeah, I think he does, you know?
I think he goes to Pride parades and just has a great time.
I think he enjoys himself. I think he's much more willing to engage in human customs than any other character on that cast, perhaps.
So, why?
Anyway, derailing the very serious stuff going on in the cutscene. What else do we do here at HellfireComms?
Well.
True.
You lost pretty quickly.
Hi, Kabuto. You could have stepped in at any point.
You don't appear to have betrayed us. I'll forgive you.
Had to be sure. Gotta check loyalty.
Look at your face. Glaring at me.
He was organizing his ninja info cards.
He was stacking his deck for the perfect FTK.
You see, you're passing the blame. In the end, he did come here, you know. To gain the power to defeat Itachi and to steep himself in darkness. All we did was give him the opportunity. He made his own choices.
I mean, yeah, Sasuke literally did make the decision to come here. Manipulated, but still his own decision in some form.
You still can't understand.
He does literally have a curse mark on him that compels him to seek out Orochimaru, though.
This is true. It was sealed, though. And he still chose to use it at multiple points.
It's not as simple as
Is that how that works?
Back, really.
Yeah, when it was sealed, it was basically entirely cut off from him. But because he chose to access it, the seal is still kind of there. It's still there, like, on his neck. It's still shown with the seal there, but it doesn't matter, I guess. Or maybe the seal disappears when the curse mark is upgraded, when he runs away.
Why don't you return Sai to us now?
No way!
We don't really need to return Sai. He's like right there next to you. On the other side of this long hallway.
Kabuto put on the wrong glasses.
Do you really think you can beat me?
Yes. Naruto beat you once 3 years ago.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, so instead we're going to beat him up as Sakura, just to insult him.
You aren't fighting Naruto. You're fighting me.
Sakura?
I will never forgive you.
It's too late for you to make a difference here.
You have it backwards. Do you really think you can win?
Oh, that's actually a pretty fair fight with Yamato on board.
Captain Yamato?
Let's take him down, Sakura. We take too long, others may come to his aid.
I want another character to step out and come out on Kabuto's side. No, you have it wrong. Do you really think Sakura and you can defeat Kabuto and me? And then again on the other side. I want the entire Naruto cast to be in this hallway.
It's all right.
I want the tailed beast to show up and explode the hallway into smithereens.
Not to that guy.
Oh, I'd rather not strike a woman, but...
Really? You of all people have that belief? You of all people are going to respect not hitting women in a world where women can hit you much harder than you can hit them.
Why don't I teach you a little lesson?
I think it's... Yeah. No, you're right. I was gonna say, I think it's mostly about belittling Sakura, but... No, I can completely believe it.
I should really just be using the bentos every time.
Oh my god. He's so full of himself. Round start, heavy overhead. Always a good pick.
Yep.
Go at any time.
He really just stood up, just ran up to me and stood there.
He's playing mind games. He's gonna get really serious in the second set.
Oh, I actually stopped him in place because of the ultimate somehow. Hey, Kabuto. Rearranged his liver.
He was not trying even a little bit.
Nope. We have not reached the point in the game in which the AI really fights back. Except for Sasori, apparently. That was a boss fight, so that's different, I guess. What a fight to get a ninja info card from.
That's perfect. Sasori was pulling some real master hand shit on you.
Yeah, not so smug now, huh, Kabuto?
I never imagined you'd do so well.
Now stay out of our way!
As if Naruto did anything in that fight.
Your way, huh? Especially you, Naruto. You're the most pathetic one of all.
What?
People change. Sasuke is no longer the boy you knew long ago. Chase dreams and ideals all you like. But sometimes...
I think we have another series of hallways to get through before we find Sasuke.
Can we put on the Wii Shop music every time it zooms in on his face?
Never return to you. Never.
No, what am I saying? The Wii Shop music? Am I stupid? It'd be the Me channel, obviously.
No matter what anyone says, he's my friend. That bond took a lot of work. So I'm gonna protect it. End of story!
It's kind of toxic, Naruto.
You really are an idiot. You have a bond? So what? Even if you do.
If there is a bond, they'll get him back for sure.
Oh, now you're gonna speak up, Sai.
Huh?
Isn't that right, Naruto?
I can't stop seeing the me face, especially since you can't see the ponytail from his hair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, he just straight up looks like the default guy, but with glasses and gray hair.
Yeah.
There's a reason why Naruto and Sakura are following Sasuke with such fervor.
I think their reasons are a little bit different.
They're desperate not to sever their bond with Sasuke.
I don't know, maybe they both want to fuck Sasuke. Who knows?
OT3s are a thing.
I can't say I know what it means, but
So's casual interest.
I want to see this bond that they're trying to reel in.
Sai.
So I won't let you interfere. Not anymore.
You should have just stabbed him.
Yeah.
I know that's not how anything works, but you know.
Not that stabbing Kabuto would really do anything, since he is such a, you know, a strong medical ninjutsu user that he has basically infinite regen.
I thought you might be useful, but it looks like I was wrong. Well,
I'd say Kabuto would be like number 4 of the medic nins on the continent. If he studied under Tsunade, then he would probably end up better than Tsunade by the end.
Either way,
probably, yeah.
This will end. Go on.
In a way, he studied under Orochimaru instead.
Yeah.
He got away.
That was actually a good laugh.
Naruto, about what Kabuto said.
Whatever he said, it doesn't change what we have to do. We're taking Sasuke back!
Yeah.
By force.
And if you cut off my legs, then I'll crawl towards you.
I don't really understand why I chose what I did. But I thought if I stayed with you, I'd discover something.
I see. Okay, Captain Yamato. Now, we just have to get Sasuke back!
Remember when the mission was just about meeting Orochimaru's, like, the person that was under him, but also a spy?
Resume the mission.
Yes, sir!
Mission parameters change all the time. Being flexible is the mark of a great ninja. I think that's literally a quote.
I'm pretty sure Tsunade knew when she put Naruto on the mission that it was going to end up something like this.
So close.
Okay, let's go, guys!
Alternatively, imagine how exasperated Tsunade is every time that she just tries to send Naruto out to, like, do something.
I was right. There is more hallways.
More snaking paths.
Oh, those footstep sounds are sure a lot.
If you ever need applause for your slam poetry, just take the audio recording of this walk cycle.
Some of them are stepping in sync now.
The way it just stopped.
Alright, well, I think you know what's coming up.
I do.
Naruto. And Sakura too.
That voice.
Finally! We found you! Sasuke!
It's your boy! Big dumbass!
He is not my boy.
What are you doing all the way out here?
We came to bring you back!
Sorry, but you can't refuse. We'll drag you back if we have to.
I was wondering where Kakashi was.
He's sleeping and probably reading his porn book.
And is he my stand-in?
This fight would have gone so differently if Kakashi was here, honestly.
I really don't know.
A bond.
Because, like, the things that Kakashi would have that would be powerful enough to go against the level of power Sasuke has at this point would probably just kill him, like Kamui. Like, Kamui would probably win, but it would not win in a way that would be good.
Too many ties in this world.
I'm thinking about the time later in the series where Kakashi steps in to prevent Sasuke from killing Sakura, for example. I feel like Kakashi pretty handily outclasses Sasuke.
You see, I have a different bond now.
In a 1v1 at least.
Right, yeah.
It's the bond of hatred.
You know, I really don't think your brother cares about you at all. I mean, obviously Itachi does, but Sasuke doesn't know that.
There's seemingly no reciprocation.
Sasuke is just kind of a bug on the wall to Itachi. Not even that, really.
Severed your bonds?
It's a pretty bad spades arrangement.
No matter how hard you deny it, I can feel the bond between us. It's not severed. 3 years ago, and right this very second, you and I are connected. Our bond. The bond I finally found with you. It's not something you can cut loose so easily.
I can't turn back.
Well, this is gonna be easy. I'll just get behind him then.
I'll just have to sever that bond.
Naruto.
Yeah, that's the way he's gonna be. We'll just have to take him by force.
So, because we can only have 2 supports at a time, Yamato just kind of goes off in the corner and sulks for a while.
Fair enough. How do you feel about this Sasuke design?
Taking you home, no matter what.
He's like a weird pirate.
You won't be able to put a scratch on me.
The belt, I think, is the part that I dislike the most.
Really? The belt is actually the best part for me. I like the color scheme, and I kinda like it. I wish the shirt was a little less deep as a V.
Yeah.
Or maybe if it was like... if it was always arrayed in such a way where one side of it was puffy and the other side wasn't.
Sasuke, stop it!
Chidori's free!
Sasuke has found some very interesting ways to apply his lightning techniques.
Only Kakashi hadn't taught him this.
Nope. I barely got that in time.
Why? Can't you understand?
Sasuke spent his 2 years of training actually training. Naruto spent his 2 years actually training as well. He was just being taught by someone that was more interested in going to look at girls. Which, I mean, fair, I'd be more interested in that too. But that's not my job. If your job is to train someone, you should probably be training them. Imagine just guarding a fireball to the face, though.
Jiraiya was attempting to teach Naruto patience for 2 years, and it never worked.
Also, yeah, flashback fighting.
This is sick.
Yeah.
What? Whoa.
That was his grab. Oh, phase done.
Enough talk.
Just gotta dash dance in place for a minute.
Here it comes. Did that wake you up?
You're still just a child.
But that one was normal. Alright.
Yeah.
Where's that? Fireball jutsu!
How did he say that with his mouth so full?
That was actually something that it shows when Sasuke is learning the technique. I'm pretty sure it shows that he tries to speak while doing it. Or maybe this isn't a fan fiction. Where he tries to speak while starting the jutsu and ends up choking on it.
Rip. I know that he's shown when he's learning the technique to have, like, a sore throat and, like, burnt cheeks.
Right, yeah. But he had no chance.
Yeah, going by the health bars, this is pretty open and shut.
The button mashing thing filled up super fast too.
Mm-hmm.
Never get tired of that visual because they use it every time these two meet.
Mm-hmm. I still like it.
I got a bit tired of it by the end, but yeah, it's pretty nice.
I make a lot of jokes, but I really do like the connection between Naruto and Sasuke, and I think it's a shame that no one in the ninja world has ever experienced effective communication in their lives.
Well, being trained to murder from the age of 5 tends to do that to people.
Oh, for sure. Like, the consequence of it makes perfect sense to me. It's just really funny because we see it contrasted against characters like Minato, and, like, anyone who dies to fill a narrative role in this story is usually someone who could have had a conversation that would help people so much.
Don't worry about that thing that's on the top right there. That's, we're not quite there yet. We're about one chapter ahead in terms of unlocking stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You're not bad.
In the canon version of this fight, Sasuke mops the floor with all 4 of them. Instantly.
Mm-hmm.
And then starts using this jutsu, and Orochimaru comes in, and from there it's basically canon.
He wasn't fighting seriously?
I'll erase you here once and for all.
I wouldn't use that jutsu, Sasuke.
I really like this hideout. It has my name on it. I'm gonna run that joke into the ground.
Why did you stop me?
Why?
You'll run into the ground where it is marked property of Orochimaru.
As many of the Akatsuki as possible. Because if other Akatsuki members interfere, it would prevent you from getting your precious revenge.
That's actually not a bad argument, but he is also just playing Sasuke.
That's a pitiful excuse.
There's also the fact that, like, if they release the Nine Tails here, what even happens? It won't be good.
Why not make use of
Well, I mean, all that was going to happen was he would murder all of them. That wouldn't release the Nine Tails.
But if Naruto dies, the seal dies, so the Nine Tails comes out, right?
No, the Nine Tails actually just kind of dissipates into ambient chakra for about 10 years and then is reformed.
Oh, I didn't know that.
If the container dies, yeah, that's what happens.
Huh.
Wait, Sasuke!
That really reframes my understanding of a lot of things.
Yeah.
Naruto, like I said.
So Sasuke was standing like 5 feet in front of Orochimaru and Kabuto, but he's still walking. And he's still walking.
No, someone is just clapping off screen. They're really proud of Yuri Lowenthal's performance.
Oh, now he made it.
Oh.
Well, bye.
Too bad, Naruto.
Goodbye.
That was a very AOL sign-off. Goodbye.
It was, yeah.
Sasuke.
This chapter took longer than expected, but I'm going to keep going anyway.
Again.
Mm.
I couldn't stop.
What I'm hearing, by the way, is that there is even less reason to treat all of the Tails holders like complete shit in most villages.
Mm-hmm.
That sucks so bad. Okay, so you need a hyper-specific ancient jutsu to harness the energy of the tailed beast. The tailed beast holders are people, so they have to act willingly in order to harness this energy.
Naruto, you said
But
something to Sasuke
they need
just
to
now.
know where these hypothetical nuclear warheads are at any time, because the holders could release the tailed beast at whatever time they choose.
It backed you two, unsevered.
Presumably they have that level of control.
Right, yeah.
So the two Jinchuriki that live in the Cloud Village are treated very well because that village is different. That's like the only thing that village does well is treat its tailed beast containers with actual dignity. In fact, reverence, I would almost say.
Sigh.
And they actually learn how to control the tailed beast instead of treating it like a curse.
It would seem like an incredibly important, responsibility.
In that case, everything's
In
fine.
terms of Gaara, the one-tailed Shukaku is honestly kind of insane and bloodthirsty, so I can kind of understand being terrified of him. Not so much the sending assassins to kill a 3-year-old child kind of terrified, but certainly a bit wary,
See, that's actually where I was going, is that it feels like we should be at either one of the logic extremes where things are a little more like the Cloud Village, or a little more like whenever the tailed beasts reincarnate into a person, we just kill them again, and then 10 years later, 10 years have to pass, It's just a thing that has to happen.
No, when they reform out in the open world.
Oh, they reform fully as themselves.
Yes, and they have to be captured and recontained.
I see.
The Akatsuki go over this where it's like, what if we accidentally kill one of them? And they're like, oh yeah, it'll reform however many years from now, which would obviously put a damper on their plans.
Mm-hmm.
I see. So there was no hope for Sasuke.
Why did they pick it to go to Gaara? That I don't really recall anything specific other than he was the Kazekage's son, and presumably was a better choice than Kankuro for whatever reason.
The mission failed, technically. But just look at their eyes. As long as there is strength,
I don't think there's a lot of information about why any of the other containers were selected. Because, obviously we know a lot about what happened with Naruto because he's the main character. Most of the other ones, especially the ones that only show up in filler, we really don't know that much about.
In that case, I'll have you continue to carry out new missions as Team 7. You'll be contacted about your next mission shortly.
Don't you mean Team Kakashi?
No, they are still Team 7 somehow.
Understood.
Alright.
I'm counting on you.
Right, I forgot A and B are actually not blood related. I think is what Demonic is getting to. Which is weird considering their names.
Their names, yeah.
Sometime later, Naruto is eating ramen. Who could have guessed?
Thanks for the food, Iruka-sensei.
No worries.
That's really all Iruka's good for. Just buying ramen.
It's pretty sweet that they just get to spend time together, though.
That is nice, yeah.
Always buying my ramen, Iruka-sensei.
Well, I can see how hard you're working. Call it a reward.
How much money do you think Iruka makes, and how much money goes towards Naruto's ramen?
I don't know. He's an academy trainer. That's got to be a pretty good position.
You think this world actually pays their teachers?
I think they have to.
They certainly better get good medical insurance.
Ninja Academy. What about you?
The number of times the instructor comes in with just spare kunai stuck to his chest.
That's why they train with blunt weapons, but still.
Yep, that would do it too.
Well, do your best.
That only makes it more impressive. They're throwing them that hard.
Oh, alright.
Oh, that's the actual messenger bird.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they found more cursed dolls. That's fine. You can have fun with those.
I will have fun with the cursed dolls, thank you.
Hi, Hinata. Cool.
Thanks, Hinata. Sorry, to be clear, by the way, I'm not saying, the moral thing to do would be to kill those people. I'm just saying from, the logical extreme in-world of how many people are willing to do so many terrible things.
Right. In a world where assassination is the norm, why are people not doing this more often, is what you're saying.
Yeah, yeah.
And morals obviously don't picture into things that often.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so 2 things. Number 1, that broom is clipping through the ground.
Oh my god, you're right.
And the sound of it is also not synced up with the movement.
Huh? What's the matter?
I mean...
Actually, now it kind of is. It's sort of cycled back around to where it's about in sync.
I can't get over the guy on the left that just won't stop clapping.
He is trying to draw people to the shop.
Dude's hands must hurt so much.
People by their first names, that it would breed familiarity, and might even lead to friendship.
It would what now?
He's talking about calling people by their first names, which is a bigger deal in Japan than it is here, and presumably in this world.
Of course. Thank you for completely sidestepping my terrible comment, I'll say.
I never knew you thought about stuff like that.
You don't really have to ask, you know. You can be as casual as you want.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Well, I mean, you should probably keep your clothes on at least. I'm not getting that casual.
Alright, Sakura, Sai, let's hurry and hear what Captain Yamato has in store for
I'm
us.
really glad we completely skipped over the nicknames. I said oh no because I think that might be coming up next, but actually I think it happened before they set out of the village.
I think the nicknames bit that Sai does is actually skipped in the game.
Yeah, that's great. That's good. I'm glad it is. They suck.
Are you feeling all right now?
Well, thanks to you, I got a nice long break. I'm doing great. So
You still didn't do anything. There was no reason for you to be tired.
Nice to meet you.
Yes, sir.
Sometimes life just gets you when you're 26.
Kashi-sensei.
26 and his head's already all gray. His hair.
Man's a scarecrow.
What's the matter?
Yeah?
Why so serious all of a sudden?
Listen, on our last mission we went to Tenchi Bridge, and...
I know. Yamato told me everything. About Sasuke, too.
Kakashi's somewhere in his late 20s right now, yeah.
with my power, there's just no way. I wouldn't be able to bring him back now. Sasuke has gotten way too strong for me.
Well, maybe that's because his teacher actually taught him something during his 2 years of training.
You're gonna need to get even stronger than that.
Huh?
I've been brainstorming and, I have an idea. In fact, if this training pans out, Naruto, you may even surpass me.
Hold on, surpass you, Kakashi-sensei?
That's kind of already happened in some areas, I would say.
Hmm.
As a genin, straight, like, fresh out of the academy, Naruto had like 20 times as much chakra capacity as Kakashi.
That's kind of cheating.
I mean, yeah, but still.
That's one of the reasons I called you out. Want to try it?
I think Kakashi has so little chakra that one shadow clone actually, like, could put him flat on his back.
Right now, I have to get stronger no matter what. If there's even the slightest chance it'll work, I say
No, even though the Sharingan takes up so much chakra, he actually just really has low reserves.
Good answer. We'll use the training field. Head over when you're ready.
I love that he never figured out how to turn that shit off.
All right.
That's why he covers it up.
I have to help with this training as well.
It's just, but like, thinking about it logistically in world, right?
We'll perform a mission or two by ourselves.
I knew you would.
Just never figuring that out.
Yeah.
Much easier.
Well, it's because it's transplanted from another person, so he doesn't have the ability to turn it off. And because of the,
Isn't it gonna be pretty tough
you know,
with just the two of you?
battlefield surgery, I guess he can't actually close the eye.
I mean, okay, sure.
Well, we can't help with the
I'm thinking, like, do you not control, like, if you got your skin grafted, right? Would you not be able to control the body part that skin's attached to? You know what I mean?
Well, sure, but that doesn't involve chakra.
Shall we head for the training field?
Or, hypothetically, maybe the nerve connections could be reinstated or healed through surgery.
And now we have to run back through the village that we just ran through.
True.
Although, I guess we started at Ichiraku, so we were halfway there.
I'd apologize for being pedantic, but I feel like that's most discussions about Naruto.
What's that?
Being pedantic.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Wait. Nope. Hi, Asuma.
Hi, Asuma. That was critical, huh?
Yeah. Funny thing, I actually had turned my control stick to run backwards, but because I did that before the game loaded in, it kept me running in the same direction, like I told you about before.
That's pretty funny. I can't believe you can't pet that cat. That is a crime.
Mm-hmm. You can't pet the frogs either. Or the dog. Nope.
Got 2 sound effects there, bud.
Ah, here you are.
I'm sorry we took 5 seconds too long so you opened your book. Me with my phone, though.
Wow, you're really raring to go.
So what do I do first?
First,
Well,
check the
we
nature
can't
of
put
your
the actual way the training works into a game because that would be boring. So instead, we're just going to have a series of fights.
The nature of my chakra? What's that?
All chakra has one of 5 natures: fire, water.
This is a
earth,
thing that people
wind,
usually do
lightning.
not even get close to looking into until they reach Chunin. Some of them will even wait until they're Jonin.
Really?
Because turning your chakra into an element is a tough thing to do. Which is why Sasuke being able to do it, even as an academy student, when he was able to do that, is incredibly impressive.
Huh. Fanfiction has ruined me.
Yes, fanfiction will very, very often do the chakra nature testing for academy students in Genin.
Yeah, I thought that was a basic thing, is finding out what your affinity is so that you can find out what kind of jutsus you'd be more naturally inclined towards.
Nope, it probably should be, but the way Kishimoto explained it, it sure isn't.
Then what the fuck jutsus do people learn? It's just family techniques? I guess family techniques aren't aspected?
Family techniques are aspected with yin and yang chakra, which is an entirely separate thing, as the way that like Shikamaru stuff is described. But also, come on Kakashi, I'm trying to talk here, man. Also, a lot of the training that they go through on Genin teams is actually more about, my dude is trying for infinites right here, is more about teamwork and stuff like that, more than learning techniques. Conditioning and teamwork is the bigger thing they want to focus on.
Yamato, you really tried that, huh?
Nice.
Oh my god, you destroyed his liver with that one.
Sure. Sure, Naruto. I think we have reached the point in which the AI is actually trying to be aggressive now.
That tracks.
I don't know if we'll finish all of this chapter during today's stream, because that first chapter we did took a bit longer than expected.
Okay, so
We'll see how far we get and how fast it goes.
Your chakra nature is wind. A chakra nature that's
The way they discover the chakra nature is actually super interesting, and it's a shame they don't show it in the game. Basically, you channel your chakra through this piece of paper, and the way it reacts is what determines that. Once again, this is a thing taken from Hunter x Hunter in that it's a test that is done to determine the nature of your nin in Hunter x Hunter. It is almost directly ripped from that, as a matter of fact.
Mm-hmm. A lot of things are.
Learning how to properly use and control your nature.
A lot of Naruto is taken from Hunter x Hunter.
Okay,
The entire second exam, is it the second that's in the forest? I think it's the second, or it might be the third part that's in the forest. The battle royale is very Chunin exam. Or I guess it's the other way around.
Yeah, there's a lot of similar threads, at least.
Just the guy to bring in for help.
Just the guy. Could it be?
From Spy Kids 3?
Itachi?
Hey, come on.
No.
Take a break, all right?
Nope.
Oh,
Beat from
well.
all this walking. We finished hunting the two tails and everything. No one's gonna care if we rest for a bit. Hey, yo, Kakuzu, you listening to me?
You talk a lot.
What was that?
Just be
I
quiet.
straight up don't remember this guy at all. I don't remember Kakuzu.
Wow, really?
No.
Hedon has such a male best friend in a Persona game voice.
Listen, did you even hear what I was just saying? Did you?
He does, right?
I'm gonna need to hear a few more samples.
Stonewalling again?
Shut up. Don't make me say it again. Just be quiet and follow me.
Man. So, where are we headed now?
Like, if you put his voice over Ryuji or Junpei, it wouldn't be out of place.
His dialogue, for sure. I think his voice is a little too low-pitched for it. But yeah, I definitely feel the vibe.
The Nine Tails, huh? So, another sacrifice for Lord Jashin. I'll play with him and hurt him real good before I finish him off.
You have fun with that, buddy.
Being motivated is good.
He probably
Don't
would.
get carried away. It will come back to bite you one day.
He'd very much like to have fun with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this.
Of course, they would make the character named Boruto a lightning nature user. His name is literally Bolt.
Huh. That didn't click with me until
Nope.
just now. I'm gonna be real.
Uh-huh.
Darn it. Can't believe I lost again. Listen, though, next time I won't lose. I'm gonna leave you with your jaw hitting the floor.
Speaking of relationships between characters that I really like, these two.
Mm-hmm.
I really can't see myself losing to you and Shogi yet, Asuma.
Why, you little... Are you picking a fight?
Still, that was an interesting move you played.
Ah, yeah. The bong maneuver.
What, the...
Hey!
strategy?
Anthony Gamer UK, thank you for the 1,000 bits.
Whoa, hey, thanks.
That's super cool of you.
Throwing away your piece in order to infiltrate the enemy's camp? I thought you hated moves like that.
Against a superior opponent, one must make some sacrifices in order to protect one's king.
Sorry, I've misquoted the name of the mover. It's the bong cloud maneuver. The evolution of chess strategy thanks to the pandemic is one of my favorite things to have ever happened in any competitive sport.
Well, lose your king.
Did you
game's
see
over,
that
so
someone's coming out with a trading card game that they are never doing reprints because they claim that reprinting cards is stealing money from collectors?
Huh. If the Leaf Village were a game
Absolutely
of
insane.
shogi, and ninjas
Exactly.
were pieces,
Everyone was
you
trashing
and
them
the king would
in the
be
replies.
It's called the third-party market.
Huh? Well,
Third party?
the Hokage
I will have to find that tweet and share it with you.
I used to
Okay.
think so too, but it actually isn't.
Then who?
That person probably plays Magic the
When the
Gathering
time
Legacy.
comes, you'll
Do you
know.
think the people running this actually play the trading card games?
I think that they were upset after losing collector's value to the dawn of proxies in the Magic the Gathering scene.
There's something you have to do?
Yeah, just some drudge work for Kakashi. I'm headed for the training field. Later.
How did you do that with your mouth? I could tell the text was blue. What? Huh? We're Asuma.
Yes, we're playing as Asuma. Alright. Have fun, Anko.
There's no dialogue?
No, there's no special dialogue.
I was really hoping.
Huh. Yeah, well, there's a reason that Kurenai hasn't gone on any missions lately.
True.
Alright, Janice from Chrono Trigger.
He's just letting you know that you've been on the same floor in a mystery dungeon game for too long. Think those fish will ever make it upriver?
Nope.
Oh.
Hey, sorry to keep
Ask,
you waiting.
question asked, question answered.
Yeah.
Ah, you came. Thanks for doing this.
Huh? What's Asuma-sensei doing here?
Asuma has a wind nature just like you.
He's just about the only person in the village that has a wind nature because it's actually really rare.
Huh? Asuma-sensei has wind nature too?
Hey now, that's my line. I mean, who'd have thought you and I were the same?
The same, huh? Cool. Okay, I have a question then.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. You probably want to know what the trick to it is, right?
Actually, I think Naruto probably wants to know what you can do with wind nature first, before finding out how to use it.
Yeah, exactly.
Shut up, Spar, you don't know anything.
That is actually his first question in canon, though. But that's not important to the game.
Split your chakra into two halves.
I think what Asuma actually does is he finds a discarded piece of trash that's an old kunai that was left on the training field that has been blunted and, rusted, covers it with wind chakra and casually tosses it, and it blows through like 7 trees because of the wind chakra.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You probably pick it up easy.
So elemental chakra is supposed to be a super buff to your techniques.
You can use it for specific elemental techniques, but different ones can also be used to surround weapons or augment your body in some way, yes.
Okay.
Okay, I'll give it a shot.
You really need to have, water armor.
So, wind, the way wind works is it extends the cutting power of blade. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
That means the person that I'm using their file for that I'm doing New Game Plus did not use any bentos during their game. Earth style gives you extra punchy power and armor. Fire would make everything hot, of course.
Mm-hmm.
I love that he's got a JoJo punch.
It's pretty good.
Water is weird in the way that it would. That's a very offset combo happening right there.
You got a real generous hitbox, apparently.
I don't really know how water would work. Hey Naruto, you want to see how wind works?
It's okay, you can do it again.
Oh, he got around me.
It's okay, you can do it again. Oh my goodness.
He's not letting me. Hey, go over there. Nope, okay.
Sucker!
Hey, go over there. There we are. Hey Naruto, you want to see what wind can do? Cut your head off.
I see. So you're not the Naruto you were before.
Now you don't have a head.
I don't think there's a lot of... We don't really ever hear what lightning augmentation of weapons does, despite the fact that Sasuke does it quite a lot. I guess it would stun an opponent that you hit with it because of the electric current.
I would think so, yeah. I think you can probably chase whatever kind of logic thread you want.
Mm-hmm. Although the elemental weaknesses in some cases don't make a whole lot of sense. Because Earth is actually weak to lightning in this universe.
There's a super effective system in place too?
Yes.
What?
To get it, aren't you?
Water beats fire, which beats wind, which beats lightning, which beats earth, which beats water.
Good. If you keep doing what you did just
Okay.
now, you'll develop your ability to activate a wind change.
Thanks a lot, Asuma-sensei.
I don't really get how lightning beats earth or earth beats water. The others pretty much make sense, I guess.
I guess soil can absorb water.
Something like that.
I got nothing for lightning beats ground. If anything, I feel like that should be the other way around for sure.
Right, yeah.
Naruto's really growing up, isn't he?
Wondering why they didn't just make it so earth beats electricity, earth beats lightning, and then lightning beats water. Because obviously water still conducts electricity just as well as it does in the real world.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that means a new era's on its way.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Well, I should get going.
I'll buy you lunch next time, as thanks.
Right, I'll be waiting, but I won't hold my breath.
Expecting Kakashi to pay up is probably never going to go well.
Asuma coming into the field and being asked if he has wind nature chakra. And Asuma just goes, No, you misheard me. I have wind nature chakra. I just can't stop winning.
Now, in the anime, before they got to this point, they had a filler arc that dealt with the Guardian Ninjas, which Asuma was previously a part of. That's the sash that he wears on his belt. They are shinobi that are sworn to protect the feudal lord of the Fire Nation instead of the Hokage.
Oh, huh.
Because since Asuma's dad was the third Hokage, and I guess he was a rebellious kid or something like that, he decided that he didn't want to work for the Hokage, he wanted to do something else.
Okay.
It isn't just Naruto.
And most of that is canon, just the events that take place during that filler arc are obviously non-canon.
Right, yeah.
There's a kid that was injected with some of the Nine Tails chakra. And Naruto has to deal with that.
That's wild.
All of that connected back to Danzo, if I recall correctly.
They still have some learning to do, but they'll pick up what's left along the way.
That was the point in the anime where I think they were using Bluebird as the opening song, and the kid in that filler arc, his name was Sora. So that all connected pretty well.
So even though you're
That's fun, yeah.
Maybe you're feeling a bit lonesome too now?
You could be right.
So this is where you were.
Shikamaru, what is it?
The fifth Hokage is called an assembly.
Kurenai just really doesn't seem like the same character between Part 1 and Shippuden.
The very simple dress does not inspire the same image at all, no.
No. She had such an intricate outfit, and having someone as strong as a Jonin that was so proficient in Genjutsu was really cool. And then they decided to put her up against Itachi.
They sure did.
Hey,
and she didn't do a single thing after that.
Thank you, yeah.
Do you have any different dialogue? Nope, okay.
He just said it in a slightly different way this time.
How about you, Tintin? Yeah, Tintin probably would be really interested in Asuma's weapons.
True. God, Asuma's weapons are so cool. I remember my introduction to him as a character was actually through one of the Ninja Storm games. And the brass knuckles are cool. End sentence.
And they also have blades on them, which he extends further with wind chakra.
It's so sick.
By the way, those two ninja off to the side behind Asuma's head are the two gate guardians that we were talking about earlier. I didn't know what else to call them.
Apparently,
Para and Docs, yeah.
They're also drawing closer to the hidden leaf.
then they're after.
Right. Naruto, in all likelihood.
So that's where we come in.
I've already told Shikamaru where you're likely to encounter them. You are to head to that location and...
It's kind of tough to find. All the forest clearings kind of look the same.
If that proves impossible,
I'm sure if we wander out there far enough, there will be a place on the location named Akatsuki Hideout, though.
Yes, milady.
I look forward to working
Izumo, that's his name.
Back at you. All right. We'll head straight for the designated location. Shikamaru, you'll be our navigator.
Yes, sir.
Easy mode. Yeah, in a fight he probably would be. Realistically, this is a team of a Jonin and 3 Chunin, so quite a bit of manpower here. Oh, sure. I'll pick that up. You can find scrolls in the world, and when you pick them up, you can replay certain battles from the story mode.
Oh, I see.
Shikamaru never gets past Chunin, as far as I know. At least not until Boruto.
I was kind of expecting that to be an anime battle sequence or something, or one of those kind of special features.
No, they don't have anything like that.
I see.
Asuma.
Kurenai, what's wrong?
You're leaving on a mission?
Yeah. What, you're worried? Just who do you think I am, anyway? I'm not gonna mess up that easily.
That's a flag.
I know that, but...
For real, the whole thing is just so full of flags.
I'll be back before you know it.
Ah, it's a flag.
I know.
See you soon, okay? Alright, I'm off.
Yes, Neji was the only one of the 12 that reached Jonin before the time skip, and presumably before the end of Naruto when it transferred to Boruto. I think everyone's a Jonin when it gets to Boruto, at least.
You'll have to make it back from this one.
Isn't that Asuma-sensei and Shikamaru?
And those other 2 guys, too. Those 2 guys are shorter than Shikamaru as well. Imagine being shorter than a 14-year-old.
Hey. Well, this is
I don't have to.
seeing you two together like this.
It's a long story. You're going on a mission, Asuma-sensei?
The last time Shikamaru saw Sai, by the way, he was attacking them.
That's right.
Yeah, that's true. Hey, Sakura, what the fuck?
I see. Well, when you see him, tell him to train hard, alright?
I guess Jonin get a different color jacket, that's why Asuma's is darker.
Of course.
Later.
You do your best, too.
Count on it. Thanks.
Colorblind people can get fucked, apparently.
Alright, we should
I just realized that they're all just green flak jackets.
Yep.
Wow.
Now I'm imagining a colorblind person meeting Guy and he introduces himself as the Blue Beast. And they just never know.
They never know.
Well, there's a lot of things wrong with this conversation.
Oh, are you here to cheer me on?
No.
Actually, Naruto, we need you to go run a mission. The village is actually completely out of ninja. You're the only one left. Kakashi and Yamato just keel over immediately.
You two are doing
God.
We're managing. Sai's been working really hard.
No, don't listen to her.
And what about you? Are you keeping up with the training?
Realistically, someone who is colorblind probably doesn't make it very long in this world, if they want to be a ninja.
Wow. So
I don't think that's true. Mostly it would just mean that a lot of shades tend to look like the same color, but it's not like there aren't a lot of different visual discrepancies that you can pick apart, and it's not like their other senses have been impaired at all. Mostly it's just a problem in our modern day world because red and green are such prolific colors for, like, red light, green light, and indicators for when something is okay or not okay.
Right.
But those can tend to look like the same shade of like a bright yellow, for example, or something, depending on what kind of color blindness they have.
I had a professor at college that was red colorblind, and he said that orange colors were almost entirely yellow. And something that was a red was just kind of a dull, like a very dark sort of maroon, because it was almost black, I think.
Good timing. Why don't you take a break? Naruto, go get some ramen with Sakura and Sai. And
do we have to run through the village again?
Put the bill on my tab.
Whoa, you mean you're treating us? That rocks!
Alright then, Kakashi-sensei, Captain Yamato, we're off.
Keep up the good work on your missions, you two.
Of course.
What missions can Sakura and Sai really do with just the two of them?
They probably got some C ranks that are not too bad.
I suppose. Realistically, the two of them could certainly take on B or maybe even A ranks. You know what? Yes, I want to do this.
Side quest?
Lee is training. The sky is blue. Water is wet.
Some people would debate you on that one. Personally, I'm a water is wet truther.
Let's see. Do I want to fight as Naruto, Sakura, Sai, or generic Blob?
Fight as Sakura. Give her a little time in the sun.
Sure. I don't want to fight as Sai, so good answer.
If anyone should be fighting Lee with taijutsu, probably Sakura could use the training too.
Don't need a bento for this one, using it anyway.
I just realized the name of that is salted tongue bento.
Mm-hmm.
I know that's probably about like ox tongue, but it's just very funny to think of just pouring salt into your mouth. And that increases your attack power because you're livid.
So, I was going to say, this training does involve fighting, Lee, just so you know. Boy, he just kind of stood there and took it. I also hope that Dragon Ball Sparking Zero is good. Why did Sai get sound effects?
You can't just ask someone why they got sound effects.
Sure. Yep. Don't pay attention to those things. Haven't gotten there yet.
Pay attention to what things?
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
So that was entirely pointless, but I had to fight my boy Lee. He doesn't get anything for the rest of this game.
Oh, Lee. I hope you're happy in Bart.
He has a child and is therefore fucked, so he's got to be at least somewhat happy.
That's not true. His kid could be adopted. And also, there's other things to be happy about in life.
I really guess it depends on who, and I would ask, do you really think this kid could be adopted when he looks exactly like Lee, but Lee exists and is not related to Guy, so...
Exactly, yeah.
Oh.
Hello,
Right.
Kurenai-sensei. What are you doing out here?
Oh, nothing really. Just...
But you look a little pale.
Wait, Metal Lee can use metal jutsu? That's awesome.
Kurenai-sensei?
No, I'm fine. Everything's fine. It is, isn't it, Asuma?
That's a flag.
Huh?
Mm-hmm. Oh, bud.
Okay, so good news is we do not have to run through the village again.
What's the bad news?
The bad news is this entire sequence is about to happen.
How long have we been in the land of fire?
I think I'm going to do this part and then call it for the stream, and we'll just have to end in the middle of this chapter. But I think there is a half-decent ending point.
Okay.
Because if I continued on through the end of the chapter, we'd probably be going for a total of 4 hours, and I think that's a bit much for me.
Fair enough.
Shut up. Just be quiet and follow me.
That's cold, man.
Yeah, okay. That voice line really tipped me over the edge. I agree with you, actually.
Yep.
Once we find the Jinchuriki, you can mess him up as much as you want.
Well, yeah, but... Whoa!
Sneak attack successfully executed.
I'm sorry, what did you say? I couldn't hear you over the explosions.
I can't
Yeah, my
believe
ears
we
are
got
ringing.
into it like that. It was worth the time we took to set it.
Ow, 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 ow! What's going on?
What?
A direct hit, Hidan. Poor work.
Hey, Kakuzu! If you had time to avoid that, you could have tipped me off too!
One of the coolest Naruto fanfiction crossovers I've seen involves Naruto coming back and finding Hidan, who is still alive because he is immortal, and has turned into a hollow because he is a bad person.
What is this? What's happening?
Most of the Naruto fanfictions that are just about Naruto is effectively immortal and just lives forever and has to deal with remnants of his world existing somehow are really cool.
Did you do that? Not only was it burning hot, it completely ruined my clothes!
Those headbands. You're the Hidden Leaf Ninja.
The Hidden Leaf Ninja, the only ones.
And you're Akatsuki.
That's them.
We're under orders
All
to
4 of
restrain
them.
or destroy you.
Destroy us?
And the 2 in the back are already gone.
Hey, Kakuzu! Did you hear that? They're gonna destroy us!
They just disappear when they're off camera, is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Their place.
Maybe we do and maybe we don't. Won't know until we have a go, will we?
So do you think either of them will be listed as supports in this upcoming battle?
I hope so.
They will not.
Oh.
I've been wanting to rough somebody up.
Fine.
They're a bit too puny to be sacrifices for Lord Jashin, but they're better than nothing.
Don't underestimate them too much. You'll get steamrolled.
And I repeat, you're telling me this?
Basuma.
Right. Shikamaru, cover me. Izumo and Kotetsu, watch the other one.
Yeah, you stand there and do nothing.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna teach you all about pain worse than death!
Don't take us so lightly.
Once again, we have Shikamaru as a support, and if you recall, Shikamaru's support jutsu is bad.
I do recall. A little bit of a low read.
Mm-hmm.
Naruto, was that you?
Naruto's the announcer for this game. It's usually Iruka, actually.
Oh, you're right, actually. I was just making a joke about Naruto being here for this, but... No, you're right, that is interesting.
Right, why did I think Shikamaru could do anything from that distance? Just got done talking about him. Did I say Naruto? I meant Shikamaru. I don't even know what I said.
I'm honestly not sure either. We really mixed ourselves up there.
Yep.
So, interestingly, your comments got me curious about Hidan's voice actor. You know who else this voice actor plays? Sid Highwind of Final Fantasy fame.
Oh, which one?
Kingdom Hearts 2, 3, and Advent Children.
Oh, okay.
Perhaps dating even further back, but I didn't scroll that far. He was also He was also the Cat in the Hat in the Cat in the Hat 2003 video game.
We won. I know we did. So what's this feeling?
That's a really good title to get for this battle.
Mm-hmm.
Asuma! Don't worry, it only scratched me.
Yeah, well, about that.
Interesting. You people are pretty good.
What is this guy?
So, Hedon, in terms of pure skill, is probably not really that good. He's strong, and he's probably fast, but his skill level is not really that high in terms of being able to avoid stuff.
That hit home.
Because he just doesn't need to.
Yeah, he just cheats.
I'm not made like you.
He's literally built different.
He is literally built different.
But
he is like... his deity is real. Because he actually has his power from his deity.
Oh, wow, you still want to go. But to tell you the truth, I don't really feel like playing with you anymore.
What?
I've already cursed you. My pain is your pain. I'll show you the pleasure between life and death.
What is this guy saying?
His pain is Asuma's? Huh? It can't be.
Well then, let's experience the ultimate pain together, shall we?
With those markings, he actually kind of already looks like a Hollow from Bleach.
I was gonna say, this is an extremely Bleach design for sure.
That was not a good scream.
How's that? Amazing, huh? The pain of death. That's one down.
You sure took your time.
Well, he was better than I thought. I played around a little.
Why, you filthy!
Huh? What, you want me to take you down too?
If he could beat Asuma, I don't think you have much of a chance, Shikamaru.
Perfect. The more sacrifices for Lord Jashin, the better. Real soon, you'll be Shikamaru! Huh?
We're here to help.
Joji,
I don't think you guys have much of a chance either. Especially Ino.
This? Reinforcements? Man,
I don't know, they've got a pretty good combo.
Poison might actually be the one thing that can do anything to Hedon as well.
Right.
Oh, Ino's not sticking around.
Joji.
Oh, you two are definitely fucked then.
Buying time, huh? I doubt that'll help. He's already done for.
They do have the combo where Choji like rolls up into a spike ball and Shikamaru grabs him with his shadow and slings him around like a yo-yo. Which they obviously can't do in the game.
No.
Typically I think they also have it where Ino will use her powers to make the opponent stand still so they get hit by it.
Exactly, yeah. Is that hypothetically between all of them they could have a pretty good lock on Hedon? Unfortunately, there's a second guy here.
Mm-hmm.
We're finishing this fast and going after the Jinchuriki.
Yeah. Okay then, we'll keep this short.
Here he comes!
This jutsu that Shikamaru has, at the very least, is better than the jutsu that he had in Storm 1, which was actually just throwing bombs. It was not unique whatsoever.
That's actually a really cool combo.
Oh, happy birthday combo, I guess. Doesn't really mean anything because the supports don't have health bars.
Happy birthday for all of half a second.
Well, no, even then, the supports don't have health bars. They all share a health bar in Storm 4.
Happy birthday again?
Yeah.
Maybe you shouldn't call your assist that much. Like, at least cover your assist, God's sake. Move the screen, man.
Once again, this clearing, by the way. Just at sunset.
That's 7 of the 8 fights that are within the Land of Fire, by the way. It's just different times of day. Sunset and Twilight are 2 different stages, by the way.
Hey, Dion Para, welcome to the stream. We are HellfireComms. We do commentaries on games and other things. Why did I blank out for that? We do commentary on stuff like this. There's Spider-Man 2 going on the YouTube channel right now. We also have a Hollow Knight True Ending playthrough going on with one of our other streamers.
You! What are those people? It's like our attacks don't work at all!
Our lives are infinite, unlike yours.
They cheated for the unlimited lives code.
What?
They bounced a Koopa shell into a block for like 20 minutes.
No matter how much you resist, you're still all lambs for my slaughter. Sir, I only need a little more time. We're just about to get to the good part. But, sir, can't you give us just a few more minutes?
Enough, Hidon.
What? Are they talking to somebody?
We'll be back in no time, so prepare yourselves. Let's go, Hidon.
That darn leader. One of these days I'm gonna put a curse on him.
Good luck with that, buddy.
They left?
I wonder how that would interact with Pain, actually.
What about Asuma? Yeah!
I think by nature he'd see it coming and it wouldn't happen.
But if he did manage to get blood from one of Pain's paths...
Right. It would surely only kill that path.
If it could even do that. I don't even know how that would interact. Anyway, serious thing happening.
I can't.
How is he?
I can't heal this.
He did basically get a wound that is equivalent to a spike through the chest. You'd need a better healer than Ino to take care of that.
No. Don't. I wouldn't make it anyway. I can feel it. I bet that you three can feel it too, can't you?
Asuma.
I've got something I want to tell you three.
Asuma-sensei, stop talking.
Choji. You too.
Shikamaru?
Oh yeah, those two were there.
To Asuma-sensei's words. They'll be his last.
Huh?
Yes?
You may be headstrong, but you're also a considerate caretaker. Choji and Shikamaru, they're awkward, clumsy. Watch over them.
Yes?
And don't you ever lose to Sakura. Not in ninjutsu or in romance.
Well, about that.
I won't.
I don't think Ino even really cares that much for Sasuke anymore.
Choji, you're a thoughtful, loyal friend. And a kind soul. In time, you'll become a stronger ninja than everyone else. So be more confident in yourself.
Got it.
And another thing, you might consider losing a few pounds.
I don't know if it's
Roasting him on his deathbed.
These last words are fucked. I hate them.
And finally, Shikamaru.
Checkmate.
Razor sharp, with the instincts of a great ninja. Truly worthy of becoming Hokage.
Or the Hokage's assistant.
You'd probably
Advisor. Advisor is the word I was looking for.
Since you'd
Basically
finally
the same
been
thing.
such a drag. Which reminds me, remember when we talked about the king? Let me tell you who it is. Give me your ear.
Asuma. You... That's why...
I'm counting on you. Shikamaru, Choji, Ino. I'm glad I met you. Goranai. Thank you.
And those two are still there.
Just giving them their space.
Mm-hmm.
Sensei? I still had things I wanted to learn from you. But you're so selfish. Right to the end. Even at the end.
Power down, power frown. Jesus Christ, game.
I'd say rest in peace, but...
That's as far as we'll go for now. You're really getting the hang of this, aren't you?
Not much longer now.
It's hard to believe that Naruto is picking this up so fast.
Okay, take a break now.
Gotcha.
Kashi like, whoa, is this the the capability of this kid? I should have taught him literally anything back in the day.
Should have literally taught him how to use shadow clones, because this is where Naruto really learns about using them for training.
Yes, sir.
He really does have the most hacks in almost in the series in terms of like power scaling quickly.
Yep. And this, I think, is going to be our stopping point. This is the last point the game gives us before a pretty continuous series of cutscenes and fights that will last about an hour or more. So I think we're going to stop here and pick it up next time. But, yep, that was this one. Next time we're going to be finishing up the stuff with Kakuzu and Hidan, and we're also going to be checking in on what Sasuke has going on. So I hope you guys are looking forward to that, and we'll be back probably in another 2 weeks for more of Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 2. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.